Oh boy, Jeremiah don't fuck up. Oh boy, Jeremiah don't fuck up. I love in Belize. Jeremiah has finally touched the tail of the tiger. And that is a bad sign. I know he's a fighter. He's a guy that is like 300 pounds plus, heavy, a decent guy who can fight as well. He's a former kickboxer, etc., etc. But Miller has never faced a guy like Joshua. The first moment Joshua stepped on a stage to do a face-off with Jarrell, Miller shoved Anthony Joshua. And by him doing that, he tried to get a certain reaction from Joshua. So he was kind of surprised how Joshua was so calm, and Joshua kept walking towards him and telling him, calm, cool, come, let's face off. Miller walked backwards, seeing that Joshua, didn't really got scared in a way. He walked backwards like, this guy? There's something special about this guy. Deep down, I know Jeremiah likes Joshua. Deep down, he likes him. I think he has the way he does because he's jealous of Joshua's success. Miller thinks Joshua came from a rich family, he's a silver spoon kid. That is all lie, okay? Joshua was born to immigrants, okay? His parents are Nigerians. And they didn't come from a rich, wealthy family in Nigeria, okay? They came from the trenches. Miller talked about his history and how he suffered and how he did that from Belize and other stuff. Miller, you haven't suffered. You was born in a country that is full of opportunities. There are Nigerians there doing even much more better than you, educationally and financially. Nigerians who came from nothing as well. I'm not saying that you didn't do well in your life because you've done quite well. You're a millionaire, soon to be, by the way, because you're getting a huge payday. Because Joshua is your landlord. This is true. Joshua is going to pay your rent right now. And you should be giving this guy his due respect. Instead, you talk shit about him. You had like those water fanboys. But we know you don't like water anyway. But you had like one. And the water fanboys were there. The water fanboy channels, they were there. I think one of them or something like that was there. That one got... I don't want to go there. Let me just talk about the press conference. So, they were there, monitoring and trying to get a chance to interview Joshua. Joshua is subscribed to many YouTube channels. I know that. He watches a lot of videos about boxing stuff and other stuff, but he's not a fool. That guy tried to get a chance, or was trying to get a chance to interview Joshua, but couldn't. And then, during the media press conference, that guy started asking stupid questions about the $50 million, the ghost money. Well, Joshua didn't see that money. There is no proof that that money ever existed in the first place. It's easy to say, I will give 50 million, come fight me. It's easy to say, I can say that. Does that mean have the money? No, I can say, I'll give you $1 million, come fight me. I'll give you 100,000 euros, come fight me. Does that mean I have that money? I don't. And it's simple. So, a guy saying that he has all this money but gets way less when he fights, what does that tell you? Those guys telling you, I'll give you $50 million, and when he fights, he gets paid $3 million, $2 million. That tells you what you need to know, right? So, let me continue. So, the press conference in general was entertaining, but also personal. But I fear for Miller. I fear for Miller. You know, once you provoke a Nigerian, or one, let's not talk about Nigeria. Once you provoke a gentleman, you definitely have to be ready for the heat when it comes, because gentlemen are the most dangerous people in the world. You know, arrogant people like Miller are just all talk, no action. They might be strong, but when it comes to the time to put words into action, these guys, they get scared. Their mind start judging them. And Miller, on June 1st, is going to get his ass whooped so bad. In fact, Miller might end up in a coma if he's lucky. I mean, the problem is that I think the referee might probably, step in. If it was a do or die, fight, Joshua will take him out and might even have the body on his record. Some people talk too much. Americans in general are very arrogant in a way. They like to hype up fights. Not all of them, but a lot of the fighters like to hype up fight, like to talk shit. Guys, that's why I respect guys like Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a very calm, collective guy. Talk shit sometimes, but he's different. Like, what was his name? Terrence Crawford as well. Mikey Garcia. Those guys, they don't talk shit. They put words into action first. You see them doing it. And Miller provoking Anthony Joshua is a very bad sign. It shows that Miller is going to get his ass whooped. It shows that Miller knows what's going to happen to him. Miller knows already. Miller knows. So all those blabbing, all those rubbish that he talked about AJ, about his mom, he will pay for it. In fact, Miller is lucky that AJ is a very calm, cool guy. I mean, he was facing a real Nigerian who was born in Nigeria and who have been through hell and back. That Nigerian guy would have murdered him right there. It would just attack him right there. Joshua is too good of a Nigerian guy. He's too good. He's too calm. He's too collective. He has that deep African culture, that deep Nigerian culture where you have to respect people. If he was fighting what we call in pidgin English, area boy. Miller for year win. For that stage, Miller for year win straight away. There will be no wait till June 1st. There will be chaos on that stage. And I think Joshua was very wise to avoid such scenario, such brutal, such things that will damage his reputation. So Miller go, yeah, when sure, I don't lie you, huh? That guy go collect tire. That guy go collect. Go collect. You know, if I, fuck up, Seth, don't fuck up. That one, that guy, I don't know what to happen to him. We'll see what will happen. The thing is that Jarrell Miller has really crossed the line. He's crossed the red line. And once you cross the red line, it is very hard to go back. There is no going back this time around. I hope when Joshua fights Miller, he does not, fight with emotions. I know as a fighter, you have to have emotions because fighters are emotional, but he shouldn't let that get on his head. He should take it calm and fight with his head. But I know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is Joshua going in there and punishing Miller. That big belly that he has is going to get punched by Joshua maybe 100 times. And that big head of his is going to get jabbed the whole night, the whole fight. So Miller should be ready. Talking is easy, but be ready to collect some discipline, because Joshua is going to discipline you. It's going to make you respect people in general. Instead of blabbing rubbish, cursing and saying all sort of shit, acting very ghetto. I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, what else I say? I was entertained, but also disappointed on Jarrell Miller's behavior, especially when he brought Anthony Joshua's mom, into the equation. Why should you bring someone's mom? When you guys are having discussion as a man, you talk about it, not bring someone's mom and talk about someone's mother in that manner. An African queen, Miller, you collect guy, you collect tire. That's all I have to say for now, guys. I mean, what do you guys think? Did you like that? Are you curious to see what Joshua would do to Miller? I think Joshua shouldn't let that Miller get on his head. I think he should take it calm and wait till June 1st to do the damage. Like the video, guys, share, comment below, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.